What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I want to talk about Lucid's upcoming earnings, more specifically though, their reservations. I'm going to talk on how many reservations I see this upcoming earnings to be disclosed, and that earnings is going to be done on May the 5th. So I'm going to talk about that, what it means for us as investors. But before I get into any of that, all I ask, hit that thumbs up, definitely appreciate that. Also, if you are new to the channel, I do daily videos on trending stocks, crypto, I do it all. So make sure you do subscribe, and also pop over to my Discord, link in the description below. A lot of good people, a lot of good chat. So with that said, let's get right to it. So if you are looking for a general overview for Lucid and their upcoming earnings, I already did do a video, so I'm going to put this in the link in the description below. It goes over everything you need to know. Just when it came down to it, I feel I didn't really do its justice for the reservation numbers. So I'm going to talk on that more specifically today. So there's a couple of things I do want to break it down, go over some history. So as of right now, you can see there was 13,000 as far as overall reservations. That was as of Q3. And during that same time period, we did also get a second number of 17,000. That was as of November 15th. So they gave us Q3 numbers and also live data at the time. And when it comes down to more recent news, there was 25,000. So that was as of Q4. Unfortunately, they didn't really follow the same criteria because that 25,000 was as of February the 28th. So they didn't really essentially give us Q4 numbers or true Q4 numbers. They gave us live data, but still 25,000 still represented a 44% increase. Definitely a lot of good things, but when it comes down to it though, a lot of people are now going to be looking at the number of studios, because ultimately, even myself, I've been saying a lot of videos, studios now are doing their job. They're doing what they're intended. They are raising demand and getting reservations. So a lot of people really like that. And when it comes down to it though, as of right now, or more specifically, if you want to call it Q1 2022, there was 15 studios. As of live data right now, there is 19. So definitely pop over to Lucid's website, goes over a lot of good things. There's still a hell of a lot more studios that are set to open that they haven't. That, as you can see, is going to be summer, fall. There's going to be a lot more studios, a lot more reservations, and so forth. It is a beautiful domino effect. And so getting right to it though, I'm going to go over my predictions on how many reservations are going to be coming up. So as you can see, I am going to pop up a Excel document. I'm going to break it all down for you and what it ultimately means. So you can see hypothetically right here it does show the date. So September 30th, which was their earnings date for Q3, showed 13,000. Then 17,000, that was as of the earnings date. That was when it was disclosed to us. That was on November 15th. Then recently, February 28th. So ultimately, everything that you need to know. Right now, 45% of the increase, so that is from the 17 to 25,000. And I also did break it down on a per day basis. So you can tell the difference between November 15th and September 30th is 75 days, and then 105. You get the kind of criteria now. And also, as you can see, just so you guys get the full grasp of everything, there was 10 studios as of this date. So that is ultimately a lot of good information that you need to know. And so now I'm just going to break this down and go over my estimates. So you can see right here, I do have two dates, March the 31st, which technically is Q1 2022. So that's what they are going to be disclosing in their earnings. Again, if they are going to follow the same criteria and give you live data, I did have May the 5th on there. So a couple of things though, you can see on the ratio per day has gone up a little bit because there is a lot more studios. So you can see as of March the 31st, there is and was 15 studios. And then you can see as of right now, like I already said, there's 19 studios open. So just to break it down for you, if they are only going to be doing Q1 2022 earnings, then most likely it will be around 28,500. If they are going to be doing live data, then it will be 40,000. So that does represent obviously a substantial increase, especially considering as well there's going to be a lot more studios out there, and there is also a lot of big public figures, more and more coming out saying that they have Lucids. Again, getting Lucid's name out there, building demand and so forth. Like I said, it is a beautiful domino effect. And when it comes down to it though, this will go up big time. And this is why 2022 and onwards, especially up until 2026, is going to have exponential growth for Lucid. And these studios, especially once they hit mainstream Europe, this is going to do a lot of good things for us as investors, bringing up revenue and everything like that. So again, these are my estimates, 28,000 and 40,000. And even in this regard, it is a little bit more conservative. So definitely you can bump these up a lot and definitely fill out your own criteria. area, but still 114 or even 173 vehicles per day for reservations isn't too bad whatsoever. And again, it comes down to the whole deal of production, but that I'm not going to really touch on in this video. When it comes down to it though, 40,000 reservations I'm personally very happy with. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that, if you think that these are relatively too high or anything like that. But given the circumstances, especially what we have seen in the past, it seems to be the right trajectory, if not, like I already said, a little bit more on the conservative level, just to be fair given the market circumstances. But with all that though, let me know your thoughts overall on Lucid in the comments below. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With all that said, appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.